You know why? You know why you're not going to be able to make the United States an authoritarian or a dictatorship or what they call it, plutocracy or Plutacracy or kleptocracy or all that shit. You know why it's not going to work over here? because of the history of this country. I've seen a lot of professors and doctors and scholars and generals and everybody talk, but here is what nobody has ever said. And I hope that this will get shared so that the scholars who I watched on Dave Packman, been on Rachel Maddow's show, and Joy Reid's show, on Roland Martin's show. Here's what I hope here's why I hope this will be shared so they'll see and understand why this country will never become what Turkey has become, what the Philippines were with Duarte, who wanted to kill all the drug dealers. He executed a lot of drug dealers, and now convicted felon 47 is talk about killing drug dealers to stop the drugs, which is inhumane, which is crazy. But the people went along with it because they feel like, yeah, the drugs are destroying our country, which is a small inkling portion of the country. Putin. Let me tell you why all these countries, North Korea, China, let me tell you why these countries could be, Iran, I think, Saudi Arabia, all these, this is why these are monarchies and different type of regimes that the one power and their family and friends run the whole country. All the rich people run the country. That's why. And the poor people don't understand it because they don't have the news media no more to tell them that y'all are being, basically fucked over. So this is why this won't happen in the United States. It's because of the history of the United States. The United States is not China, where there's all Chinese. The United States is not Russia, where they're all European Russians, Asian, Chinese, and China. Korea, all Koreans. That's the problem that convicted felon 47 and the people who made Project 2025 and Elon Musk don't understand. It's one race in the United States that have overcome every fucking problem that they had to endure in this country. One race. But you got another race that was under them that was still fighting but couldn't, I don't know what happened, but couldn't metastasize, if you will, or overcome the dilemma of the white man. We eventually, with the help of some white people, assimilated so well into this culture that now it's the American culture, and African American culture is now American culture. It's all been blended and mixed in together so much, segregated so much, that it would never be taken apart. You can never get rid of it. And it seems to me right now, with some of the DEI stuff or whatever, I don't understand what that is, but I'm going to just take it as the resegregation of the United States from white people running everything to all other nationalities, Asian American, African American, Indian American, Native American, everybody else being subservient. I'm just going to go with, I'm just leave it at that. I don't really know what's going on, but it's not going to happen. All white Christian nationalist society is not going to happen here. It can't happen. And I saw an interview, I saw a thing where they had the CPAC thing over in Hungary where all the people were white people. Like 98% of the people were white people or Europeans or Caucasians. That's not going to happen here because you got the African American race. The ones, I'm talking about the ones who brought over here as slaves, the descendants of the slaves. I'm talking about those people. We're not gonna let that shit happen. You're gonna have a civil war. You're gonna have to destroy the whole country because the African American race, our ancestors went through too much to gain our own freedoms to be kind of somewhat, succinctively equal with white people, that we're not gonna let you take that away. You got to kill us all. You got to put us all in prison. You got to put us all in camps. You got to escort us all back to Africa. We can't go back, but we're going to escort us to Africa because a lot of us never been to Africa. Everybody was born in the United States. We don't know shit about Africa, except for what you all have told us on TV. I thought Tarzan was the king of the apes and the jungle, all the animals. Yeah, I thought that shit for a long time, until I was about 13, 14. I thought Tarzan, damn, he the king of the jungle. Yeah, that's what I thought. That shit was fucking insane. That was stupid. That was crazy. And that's what Fox News and Convicted Felon 47 want y'all to believe now. America is the greatest country in the world. But let's delete all the history of what America has done to other civilizations, other cultures, all over the world, colonizationally and everything. Let's just delete all that shit and just focus on America is great. It's going to be great again. And it's never been greater than great. It was great. It was always great, but we're going to make it more great. I guess better, the best greater, more greater than great, the greatest of all. I don't know what the fuck that means. Make America great again. Only white people know what that means. And they don't. Most of them don't know what that means because they excluded every other race and nationality but themselves from that equation. This is why this will not succeed. In the news media, nobody talks about that. And I watch everybody. Lawrence O'Donnell, Arvin Melba, I watch every fucking body. I watch a lot of different podcasts and stuff about politics, but nobody focuses on the fact that the black people in this country eventually are going to have to save the country again. We will not go back to. Yeah, you fired the general. You fired You fired women. We're not going back to that. The 14th, 15th Amendment of the Civil Rights Act helped women. Women couldn't vote for a long time in this country. But they ain't looking at that. They're just looking at that. This helped black people. Affirmative action. This helped black people. This helped a lot of fucking people that only white men don't feel like need help.